well, I pressed the wrong button there, but hopefully things are looking and sounding good. I tried to upgrade my microphone setup a little bit, so let me check that really quick by going insane for just a quick moment. I just want to be able to, I don't know, hear myself for a minute. I don't know, I'm just so, until this is all straight away, I get pretty nervous. So, let's connect my headphones to this. If it will connect. There we go. And I'm gonna try to hear myself really quick. I cannot hear anything. It's weird. It's feel like I can hear myself through what's supposed to be the microphone in the headphones. I don't like that. That sounds weird. Nope, it's just not going to let me have a good time. So I'm just going to have to trust it. Okay, so today we're going to be making two things, although they're pretty involved things this time around. So the first one is we're going to start the beginnings of the chicken salad sandwich wraps, and once the chicken goes into the oven, which I already have preheated right now, then we'll start on making the tiramisu roll cake batter. So I think this is going to be very fun. It's going to be very involved, and I finally got Nightbot running, so I'm probably going to have to make it so that it has to that it says every now and then that, hey, if you want the recipes that we're making today, you do !recipe. You see, that's another thing that I need to write down and learn, because I'm still learning these things. Woo! So, what you see in front of you right now is the bowl that has the chicken that has been marinating for quite a bit. I had this this thought that a lot of people, they seem to like, what's the word? Not dredge. But it's not like marinate. I guess it is marinate, but it's kind of like a brine of sorts. Yeah, a brine of sorts. So they like brine turkey around Thanksgiving, and they always do that in like buttermilk and salt and all these herbs. And I thought, well, what if I just like did that to try to make this chicken in particular really flavorful and moist? I didn't actually take that recipe from anywhere else. I just kind of winged it. So we're gonna see how this turns out. And yeah, so this is actually it was frozen chicken breasts. I bought a sack of frozen chicken breasts when it was on sale, and it's been sitting in the freezer. And I kind of want to start clearing everything out. So it's been thawing. First it thawed overnight in the fridge in this creamy bath with spices. And then this morning I noticed that it wasn't fully defrosted. So it's been out on the counter. It's been pretty cold. So you can see what I have going here. I have these 4 chicken breasts. Yeah, look at that. They're just still kind of connected right here. I'm gonna try to, can I separate it? There we go. I separate those two. Now can I separate these? Yes, these are already separated. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is I already have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this chicken on a baking tray. I am like surrounded by workstation stuff. So if you see me like going crazy, that's why. So I'm gonna pick this up. We're gonna put this here. I'm gonna move the knife. The knife can be dangerous if I'm not actually trying to use it right then. Okay. So I'm just gonna put the chicken here, and it's gonna be baking for pretty much the entirety of the amount of time it'll take to get the cake batter ready. So, chicken breast numero uno. And that's 2. Fun fact, I actually really like chicken salad. But every time I make it at home, it's never as flavorful. It's never as juicy as what you can get in the stores. And that has always bugged me. So I am on the search for the perfect chicken salad recipe I can make at home. And this recipe that is for the rest of the chicken salad rather than the whole me putting it in this buttermilky bath for a while. Hopefully, just hopefully it'll be good, because I would really like that. Okay, so this chicken breast, it's going to go into the oven. I'm going to set that for about 45 minutes, and I think that's how long it's going to take for me to make the batter, or make the batter for the roll cake. Yeah, so let's go do that. I'm gonna, there we go, walk away, and the juices are getting everywhere. I mean, what do I expect? The moment I put it on here, I could see it like trying to come out, but I'm also hoping that this will help keep everything moist, because as it bakes, there you go, as it bakes, maybe that'll like evaporate and such and keep everything juicy. So it's just a 45-minute timer. Great. So we're going to be moving on to the roll cake batter here. So I have my recipe here off to the side, and I guess the first part of this is we are going to be making a meringue. So I get to use this thingy again, except I need to do it where it's live for me instead of looking at other things, so I know the framing is right. Okay, I think this is the best that I can do for the stand mixer to get it into shot. But let's just pretty up the set just a little bit with a nice dragon fruit right there. I think dragon fruits are very pretty, but they're also tasty. I just really like them because it's a very subtle sweetness. Yeah. So, move some things around. Okay, so first thing is supposed to make a meringue by beating egg whites and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, so it's supposed to be two egg whites. So I'm gonna put this up here. What I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna have to get a small bowl, because we're going to be separating. Here, maybe I'll put this like up here. Yeah. So we'll be separating the eggs from the egg whites. Now, it's not too terribly difficult to do that. I guess really only the skill you need to have for separating eggs and egg whites is to be able to crack your egg pretty evenly. So here's my egg. I'm going to be cracking it on the corner of my table. Yeah. Or maybe I could try cracking it. No, I'm going to crack it out the side of the table. Oh, do I have my little trash bowl for everything? No I don't. Hold on. Let me get a container to put like eggshells and all the stems and such that I'm not going to need in a bit. Usually for my discard bowl, it'll be a piece of Tupperware. And usually one of the cheaper ones, like this one in particular, has a little crack, but it doesn't stop it from being super useful. I just don't want to throw it away yet. So I put this over here so I can throw those things away. Yes. Okay, so egg number 1, let's see how this goes. I do the one crack. I just give it a gentle, just a push. And then I'm going to, wait, no, I want the egg whites in here. So I'm going to pull it apart over here, and then the egg whites start falling into there. Now from here, you can do the 2 methods. You can either separate the egg from the yolk with your hands itself, or you could do the other method, which is like transfer it from side to side until it comes out. Now it's very risky because clearly you could accidentally pierce the yolk and then it gets everywhere. But so in that regard, the hand one is a lot safer to do. But I guess I like this because if there's a little bit of egg white that doesn't want to come out, I just kind of scrape it with the egg itself. Okay, so just do one more transfer. Okay, I think this is just the yolk, so we're gonna put this in this bowl. Yeah, see, there we go. The egg yolk was already on the verge of breaking, so discard bowl it goes. I think we're only doing two eggs for this. All right, let me check the recipe. Get the recipe closer. I don't want to get it covered in egg. Yeah. I don't know why. Just my nose is kind of sniffly this morning. Yeah. Okay. Second egg. That's a nice crack. There we go. I like it when I can see the visible line crack. It just makes me really happy. So there we go. Let the egg white fall out. Just plop. Then transfer. Pour out any egg white that's in this shell. And then just try to pour the rest of the egg white. Yeah. Okay. Now one thing I never really know what to do, maybe if other people know how you're supposed to do this with food. Like there's these little stringy things. I forget what the official term for them is. With the that's part of the egg. I'm gonna rinse my hands really quick. So I personally don't like egg on my hands. It just gets so sticky. Yeah, am I just supposed to remove that from the recipe altogether? Or do I keep it in there, the little white stringy part? Which I think that is the thing that becomes the chick when an egg is fertilized. I don't 100% remember. Okay, so we got 2 egg whites in here, 2 egg yolks, set off to the side for later. Boop. Okay, and if I remember correctly, I don't want to put both tablespoons of sugar in at the same time, so I'm going to do this one at a time. So I'm grabbing my tablespoon and my sugar. I also need my whisk attachment for my stand mixer. Okay. Okay, so that's on there. I'm going to get that started. Wait, make sure we lock this first. Okay, and there it goes. And it's off to the races. Woo-hoo. Yeah, I think I want to get this started a little bit first before we add the sugar. But I could still get this ready. So the tablespoon is the round side. Now the motions of the stand mixture. I make everything shake a little, but don't worry, everything is sturdy, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of foamy, so I'm gonna start adding, I'm gonna raise the speed and start adding my sugar. Okay. We're already starting to get pretty foamy in here, so that's pretty good. There's plenty of sugar in here. I shouldn't have any problems getting a full tablespoon. There we go. And then second one, we're just adding that a little bit. Adding it so nice and slow. Don't want to clump anything up. There we go. Now put the sugar aside for now. Yep. There we go. I should hold this thing again so it stops shaking. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the camera. Ooh. Okay, we're starting to get some, you can see right in here, it is really foaming up right now, but I don't think we're at stiff peaks just yet. So we're going to keep going at this. I could probably raise that a little more. Oh, now everything is shaking. Ah! Oh well, it should be fine. Gotta make sure nothing falls. Okay, I'll be lying if I didn't say I was a little nervous, so I'm gonna lower the speed a little bit and just make sure things are sturdy. Okay, we're okay. Things have buckled a little bit, but overall, we're okay. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday, wherever you are, and I'd like to take this time to thank you for joining me on the Sunday Food Venture. Woo! I'm actually really excited to make this tiramisu roll cake, just because I've been wanting to make a roll cake for a while, but I don't know, I just wanted to make something a little special. And lately, my friends and I have been drinking espresso, because we went to this grocery store, and oh wait, I'll continue the story. Just done here. Okay, so check for stiff peaks, do that, and you see if things stay. So do that. Oh yeah, see how that is staying? That is a one stiff peak. Nice. I'll put it over here. There we go. Get my head out of the way. Stiff peak. Beautiful. Like, I could take a picture of that for a stiff peak. That is a nice stiff peak. Okay. Okay. The next part, we're supposed to do things with the egg yolks. So I have that in my other bowl, and I'm going to have to grab my metal whisk. So let me grab that really quick. I think we're going to use the big metal whisk today. Okay, so this is supposed to be egg yolks and sugar. So let's go over here. Alright, or maybe my head shouldn't be in front of the thing that I'm about to beat. So, got this. Yeah. And I know my head's covering the recipe, but if you are looking for the recipe, actually, I will do the first command here. It is, I need to reach my keyboard. It's exclamation point. Recipe. Let's see if, I hope it works. Hey, there it is. There it is. I will add that to the About panels sometime. So yeah. Okay, so this next part is 2 tablespoons of sugar into here. That's 1 tablespoon. This one's 2 tablespoons. So I'm just adding this one here. I'm adding it at the beginning just because when I get into whisking mode, I just want to whisk it. So I'm supposed to do this, apparently, until it gets light. So I can turn it towards the light a little bit. Hi! I'm so glad you could stop by. I was lurking on your stream earlier and was checking in every now and then when I was setting up. How's Smash Bros going? Haha, very nice. So, I don't know if this is a fun fact about Smash Bros, but I don't really play Smash Bros because Smash Bros involves you having to be proficient with a controller, and I can tell you that I am not proficient with a controller. Like 0% proficiency, 0 skill points in controller. Yeah, right now we are doing the baking part of yeah, especially not good for Smash. So yeah, if you click the link, it should take you to the Google Doc. That will be my ongoing, constantly updating document of all the recipes that we're doing. I worked really hard on it this morning, and I'm going to have to work on it throughout the week. Clearly, some of the recipes that I have already done in the past are not on there. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on the table. Things are going to shake a little bit. I want to get a little bit more leverage. This whisking is going to take some arm power. Maybe not arm power, just you got to keep doing it. Does the link work? Yay, I'm so glad. Perfect. Okay, I think maybe that's the lighter color they're talking about. It's definitely lighter than when I first started whisking the egg whites. I mean, not egg whites, egg yolks in here. So, I'm supposed to add the oil. So, I have 3 tablespoons of oil in here. Normally, I don't like measuring things out in these little cups beforehand, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do that for something like oil, because my container of oil is actually a really, really big, like we're talking a gallon maybe of oil, and I just kind of use that for everything. So I'm not going to bring a gallon of oil on here, not again. So I'm just going to add this a little bit at a time. Okay. It's going all over the place. Let's add the rest of it for now so I can put this off to the side. Let's get some of the oil off of there. I'll put this by the discard bowl because the bottom definitely, and I mean definitely, is covered with oil right now. So I can turn it this way so that the light actually gets so. Look at that, it's looking, egg yolks are looking nice and creamy so far. And then the next part is, so I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at my recipe, that is, and it's like, I'm supposed to add the meringue to this mixture until combined. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to transfer this to another bowl. Great. I thought I was so prepared for today, but apparently not. I should have put the egg yolks in my bigger mixing bowl. Blah. Okay, but for now we will add water. I have to be very careful here because there's no spout. So it just it does that thing where it's at the bottom, where it just kind of runs along the side. There we go. The mixture is a lot less viscous now. It is definitely receiving more of the air. There we go, add the rest there. I hope the audio quality is, if anyone is here who has been here before, because I know there are some people who like to lurk, and I'm not checking if anyone's in chat right now. Cara, I'm talking about you if you are there right now. But, yeah, the audio quality should be better. Like, I broke out the interface that I have for my main computer, and I plugged it into my laptop because I found out that the sound card on my laptop is apparently garbage. Super garbo, apparently. Okay, so because this is less viscous, this should be able to go into my other big mixing bowl a lot easier. So let me put this off to the side, just ever so quickly, and I'll get my other mixing bowl out here. I actually got this for sale. I was looking for another mixing bowl, and I specifically wanted a glass one. I don't know why I was being picky, but I really, really wanted a glass one. And what's even better is that this one is just one solid piece of glass, and it's not one where there's a plastic thing at the bottom that can just break off. No, one solid piece of glass. And I looked all over for this, and I found it at Best Buy. Of all places, Best Buy. So, we got this. I'm gonna pour the fluffy egg yolk mixture into here. Let's get as much of that foamy goodness in here. There we go. And now I can start putting the meringue in there. My meringue, which I am so proud of this, like, look at this stiff peak! Let's see here. I'm supposed to add meringue. So I'm gonna get, well, I'll put this into the main bowl of it. That way I can actually add half. Come on, get off of there. And get into the bowl. Get off of the whisk and into the bowl. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna add meringue to this. About half of it. That's about half. And just going to put this in here. Oh no. Oh no. No. I completely forgot to add the flour because I forgot to bring the flour out with me. That's embarrassing considering I have the recipe here. So I'm going to try to take as much of that meringue out as I can right now, and let's get the cake flour out. Okay. Oh, this is just gonna have to work. Okay. I'm gonna get my sifter. I'm gonna get my cake flour. Okay, I'll be right back. Do. Cake flour. I have specifically cake flour because for a while I actually made quite a bit of cakes. So I just have to, I put my sifter in a very inconvenient spot. It's up there. Wait a second, one of these is cake flour and one of these is bread flour. And I didn't get around to labeling them yet. Okay, be able to tell. Nope, not that one. So is this one. churned with flour. So this recipe says 9 tablespoons, although I do wish that there was a weight on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to sift this into here to get my, I feel like I should get my whisk back out. Let's just get a little bit up on there first. There we go. What I really like about this flour sifter, it's actually a really old one. I got it at a thrift store. And I really like older ones. Yeah, I could have gotten a newer one, but if it's old and it's still working, that means it'll work for a long time. And looks like my suspicions may be right on the money because I am looking at my timer for the chicken breasts. And it may actually take me another 20 minutes to get this cake batter all settled and good. Just want that nice and really incorporated into there before I add more. As my random disclaimer, I am not a professional chef in any way, shape, or form of the manner. I just really like food. You can see it really starting to thicken up now. We don't have too much flour left to go through. That's pretty good. Let's just put the rest in there. Okay. It's getting pretty thick in there. It's going to lighten up quite a bit once I put the meringue in there. Let's put this off to the side. Now we can. Ah! Oh. I did not put the whisk in a proper place. The whisk has touched the floor. The whisk must now be washed. And there was also still a little bit of batter on there, so I just need to wipe that up really fast because I don't know, I just don't like sticky stuff on the floor. I don't think that's too unreasonable to ask. Into discard bowl this goes. Okay, now we're going to put this meringue in here. And we're going to start mixing this in. As always, don't want to mix it too hard. Let's add just a little bit more. We'll actually do this in 3 batches. Come on there, mix into this. My hands are slightly sticky. Ah. This is looking nice and fluffy, which is definitely what we want. Now we can get the last bit of meringue in here. I don't want to waste a single bit, so I'm just going to scrape this as best I can. Trying to break up some of the meringue. It still wants to be a little bit difficult. Ooh. I have not done this in a while. Also, pandemic has made my arms like super weak. Okay, now are these chunks or are these bubbles? I think some of these are chunks. I'm just going to try to break them up. I think some of the rest of these in here are bubbles. Well, let's try this one. This one, that one's a chunk. But maybe I saw something in the batter. I don't know. Either way, I don't want to overmix. Now I'm just checking here for any chunks. And I think Okay, so there was just a little piece of fabric. Just this one small thread in the corner there. I got it. Okay, I don't want to overmix, so we're gonna leave it at that. And I am going to get the cake pan. Oh, this is the nerve-wracking part because I have tried to get this to really fit in here. Oh, right, that reminds me. I want to do something special with this first. So, let me clear some space. It's actually what I'm going to do is, I haven't made a roll cake in a long time, but it's go big or go home, right? So, I have a piping bag right here with a little tip. Let's draw a little bit of pattern in here. So, I need, what do I know to mix this stuff in? Right, so I shouldn't need more than this. So we're gonna put just a little bit of batter in here. Okay, that should be more than enough. I need something to mix this with. I shall get maybe a tiny fork. Tiny fork. Okay, small fork, not tiny fork. Because I do have a tiny fork. And it is definitely a lot smaller than the big fork. However, using some food coloring I made a pretty brownish food coloring. Maybe I should have gotten a spoon. Either way, this is a gel food coloring, so it should be pretty effective, pretty fast. Like, look at that, it's already getting pretty dark. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit more on there. You know, I may just have to use my finger and wash it right away before it stains. So here we go. Let's get this on the fork. I'm gonna wash my hand really quick before it stains. Okay, it wasn't too slow. I don't have a stain on my hand. That is a little success for today. Okay, so let's mix this. This should make it pretty dark now. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting dark because I want to do like some coffee patterns. It may look a little, I don't know, Dijon mustardy in here, but it should look nice when up against the cake. I didn't make that much food coloring because I know this gel stuff is supposed to be very, very potent. But I think this will be just fine for what I'm going for. Set that off to the side. And I'm actually going to pull up an image of like a coffee cup or something. So let's see here. Coffee cup. Coffee cup. I don't think I want to go for the mug. I think I want to go for the more real classic, I can't say like teacuppy feel. That's really the only words I have to describe it right now. Okay, so I'm going to pour this into here, and you're going to wish me luck. That's the biggest one. I think I'm going to need you to wish me luck. Thank you, thank you. I am super nervous. I don't know how much pattern I'll be able to make with this, but okay, let me pull up that reference for the cup. Okay. There we go. We're going to do it again. Okay, okay. Want to go another one? Here we go. Oh, that one's turning out really bad. Oh, this one's so bad. You know what, it should taste fine, right? Here we go. Actually, that one didn't turn out terrible. Okay, so I know with this, I'm gonna have the cup. Here we go. That one didn't turn out bad either. Okay, and last one. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a line, like that. Still have a little bit left in here, so I'm gonna scrunch this up so I have a little more control. I'm gonna do do steam. Ooh. Okay. You know, other than this one, the others didn't turn out absolutely terrible. We're gonna move this up a bit so you can see the, albeit a mess, but the patterns that I have created. Woo. And when I roll it up like this, hopefully it'll look like coffee cups, right? Yeah. How much time do we have left on the chicken? We have about 3 minutes left on the chicken. So, if anyone has any questions or whatnot. Wait, I was telling a story about something earlier. What was that story? Was it about the mixer? Hey, Kara! You're here! Welcome, welcome! You're about to see the part where we get into the chicken salad sandwiches. Okay, so what this was, I don't know how long you've been here, but I put some cake batter into a piping bag, and I tried to make some coffee cups because we are making a tiramisu roll cake. We're going to have some espresso dabbed on the cake, and we're going to have a yummy mascarpone filling. Yes, that is a hard word to say because I've always called it mascarpone, but the R doesn't come in that early. So yeah. So this is tricky, but what we're going to do is when I take the chicken out of the oven, I am going to put this in there for, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes, 3 minutes. We'll start out with 3, and then if it seems way too runny, then I'm gonna have to put it in there for a little bit longer, and I'll do tests along this line. Yeah. Oh, actually, since I still have some, and I have this little accidental dot, why not make more dots? There we go. Yeah, accidents. Woo, artistic accidents. Oh yeah, tiramisu is so yummy. Oh, so another story for when I wanted to make, or when I decided I wanted to make tiramisu is, when I wanted to make tiramisu, or when I decided I wanted to start making it, there's this really specific type of tiramisu that I want to make. So when I go to the grocery store in the cake section, they always have these 3 cakes. There's always a strawberry shortcake. Oh gosh, I'm starting to yawn. That means I'm talking too much without breathing. Okay, learn to breathe. Ooh. Okay, oxygen and took. So there's 3 cakes at the grocery store. There is a strawberry shortcake, there's a tuxedo cake, and there's tiramisu. Well, these cakes, their cake is, it is super dense. It is super dense, but there's still a lot of air pockets, and I have no idea how they make it. So, because the grocery store that makes it, well, I was trying to look up a copycat recipe online, and I couldn't find it. So I decided, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna just make a roll cake. Yeah. Oh, Kara, I don't know if you saw, but I got Nightbot running. You could do the recipe thing, except instead of linking to individual recipes, because I tend to put my own spin on things, I'm just like making my own recipe compilation. So yeah, thank you so much. Nope, that's the chicken. Let's take the chicken out. Chicken salad. Here's some space off of the stove, so I have somewhere to put this, because I need to, ooh. Well, the chicken does look good. Oh, there's the juices spilling out onto the tray and not the silicone mat. Okay, so I'm going to lower the temperature to 320, and it'll take a little bit for it to get there. But for this beginning part with my design, here, wait, I can just take this one with my hands. This one's not hot yet. Whee! Okay. And then while I'm gone, you can look at this dragon fruit. It's really pretty and really big. Well, big for what's usually around here. Okay, so into the oven the little cup pattern goes. It ended up turning out more orange than brown. But I think in the future, maybe I should just, buy black or brown food coloring. Let's see here. So let's do 3 minutes for now. And I'll get the heat protector thingy-mabob. Trivet. I think that's what they're called. Trivets. So I was recently looking in the store for stuff. And yeah. You mean nice design on the cookbook? Thank you so much. clearly the pictures are not what I have made, as I have not made these two yet, but as we make these recipes, I hope to, well, not I hope, but I will be taking pictures of them afterwards and replacing the images as such. Okay, so I can show the chicken for now, and a lot of the fat has come out of the chicken. Like, I'm at least 90% sure that is more chicken fat rather than the milky mixture. There we go. So that's how the chicken looks. Oh, I'm trying to remember the other story I was talking about before I had to get sidetracked by something. Oh, what was it? And why do I need 4 more eggs? Or why do I have so many extra eggs? Did I forget some eggs? Oh, no. No, some of those eggs are for the filling later. Okay. So yeah, here's the chicken. All right, so because I couldn't find a copycat recipe for the grocery store version of tiramisu, I wanted to make a cake, but I don't know. Normal tiramisu recipes, they use ladyfingers, and I didn't want that. I wanted a cake, because I wanted that chew of cake, which is why I like that grocery store one. And so instead of just like making cake layer and then mascarpone, then cake layer, then mascarpone, instead of doing like a lasagna style stacking for that, I decided, you know what, I'll make a roll cake. And so I decided to make a roll cake. And that is why we are doing a roll cake. And also, with roll cakes, you can do those really cool patterns. So I hope this works out, and there are about 20 seconds left on the timer. So let's check on this. And will this, oh, that actually set quite nicely. So I'll turn off the timer as there are 4 seconds left on it. And I'll take this out. I'll replace the chicken with the cups, which are now upside down because that's how I grabbed it. So with that, let's put the cake batter on. That's heavy. Well, with this particular batter, I modified a recipe that's specifically for a light and airy cake. So I do hope that this becomes nice and airy as well. Okay, I definitely want all of that. I want all of the pattern covered, that's for sure. Ooh, I love this glass bowl, I really do. It's just also really heavy. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna spread it around a bit. definitely thicker on that side than this side, so I'm just gonna pull some of that over here. Again, another piece of lint. Why? What did I do? Okay, this time it's off. Okay, so I got all the batter in there. Put this off to the side. I need to clear off my workstation a bit, just because I need to full on clean that lid since I dropped batter onto it. Okay, so from here, we're going to smack it a little bit to get some of those air bubbles out. We don't want air bubbles. Okay, that's not that hot. Okay. Oh, even from that, you can see some of the air bubbles starting to come up, especially like here and here. I'm not sure how high def this is sometimes. Sometimes I would really like to get a high def camera. You know, that would be a someday project. Come on, pop. Pop for me. Pop for me. Pop. Pop for me. Come on. I see two more that I just want to pop. I think they're being difficult. Especially like right here. I'm gonna just... Maybe that's not a bubble. Are you not a bubble? Are you a chunk of something? Oh, that'd be unfortunate if you were. Okay. I think we have sufficient bubbles out of this. So, how long am I putting this into the oven? For 15 minutes. Okay, so that's going. So one of the problems that I'm encountering right now is I still need my stand mixer to be functional. So I am going to take this, I'm going to wash it out really fast because I need that for the chicken, and you will see why. And this comes out of pure laziness. Funny how me being lazy also involves, hey, you need to wash a bowl in the middle of everything. But alas, I only have 2 bowls, which is better than the 1 bowl I had previously. And I chose the meringue one because the meringue one should be easier to get everything off of versus the batter one. The batter one's going to be sticky. Let's be honest, this one's going to be way stickier. You know what? As a non-professional person, in a non-professional kitchen, sometimes you don't have unlimited bowls and equipment and such. Sometimes you just gotta use what you gotta use. And that always means having extra drying cloths for when you have to clean something in the middle of cooking. We're going to put the normal paddle attachment on here. Okay, and now I'm going to shred the chicken. had a fork somewhere. But I never grabbed another fork because I used that fork for the food coloring. And I'm not sure I want to give my chicken salad an orangish tinge. Now that sounds not good. Great thing about sandwich wraps is, well, you can definitely just wrap them up and eat them throughout the week. You can have them as a meal or have them as a snack. This chicken breast got so tiny. Like, the fork is about half the size of it, so we'll see how much chicken this actually makes. Okay, so with stand mixer, reason being is sometimes you just don't want to chop and shred everything all at once. So what do? You put it in a stand mixer, put it down, close it. Oh, hold on, am I back? Am I functioning like a normal body? Okay, yes, seems like it. It's because this got nudged. So, you just put this on stir. You can put it on higher, but I don't need everything shaking to oblivion again. A little bit of shaking is fine. But it just shreds the chicken for you. It is so easy. And then afterwards, you already have a mixing bowl to mix everything together. And just like that, would have taken me a long time. Okay, don't do what I did right there. Don't accidentally unlock it before turning your mixer off. Always turn the mixer off before. Sometimes I mess it up. But look at that, chicken already shredded. Woo. Okay, so we're going to leave the chicken in there because I'm going to have to prepare I'm going to have to prepare the rest of the ingredients. So that means we get to have handy dandy cutting board. You know what cutting board means? We get to say hello to the knife. Let's see here. Let's bring this over here more. There we go. So first thing is I'm going to have to prepare some of these things. So, they're all running away. They're all running away. However, I do not want to add whole grapes to this. I have extra grapes for me to snack on. Ooh. I love it when grapes are in season. They're so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring this cup over here and I'll add the grapes to it as I cut them. Oh, Cara, I've been researching lamb recipes for Wednesday, and yeah, I am still like super stoked. I found out where I think I'm going to be using lamb shoulder, it might have been called. I think that's what I found. Yeah. Will I use all of these grapes or not? If I don't, then I just eat them. Nom 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 nom. Okay, I think that'll be enough grapes to put in there, so I'm just gonna put the rest of these back for now. Maybe you like 3 of them. Apologies for the chewing. I just really love grapes. Okay, besides grapes, I already bought pre-sliced almonds, so let's work on some of the celery here. Just going to grab a handful of celery stalks. Ooh, fried rice is always great. So here's my question for you. Was the rice fresh or was it day-old rice? And also, do you add soy sauce to your fried rice? Because apparently there's controversy around that on whether you're supposed to add soy sauce to your fried rice. Ah, day-old and slather in soy sauce? Yes, can 100% relate. Yeah, because that's definitely the best way to do it. Agreed, agreed. I was listening to this radio program once, and I think it was supposed to be like the modernization of Asian food. And there was this one person who, this will show how far behind I am on social media trends, but apparently he made a fried rice, and it was called golden fried rice because it was colored with egg and not soy sauce. And he's like, I don't know why people put soy sauce in it or something like that. And I'm just in here like, because it's delicious. Okay, I think that should be good enough for the chicken salad. Move some bigger chunks, some smaller chunks in there. You know, I honestly have never had golden fried rice. I've only had, well, what I know as fried rice though. I've never cooked with saffron before, but I hear it's amazing. I did listen to, well, another radio program that goes all about the process of harvesting saffron. And it was really interesting. I never knew what exactly it was. So I think that is what not the stem, but part of the flower. Oh, sorry, a few more grapes. Oh. Yeah, all done by hand at a specific time of day. So, I got almond, I have almonds to the side over here. Celery, grapes. Okay, now I need to cut up my herbs. I'm gonna get this one here. And we're going to be cutting up some parsley. Ooh, all this parsley is very much bunched up, so I'm just gonna just take off the leaves here up top. A little more. There we go. Okay, I think that's pretty much the amount of parsley I'll need, so I'm going to put the rest of this over here. Let's just get this a little more fine. Oop. Things are moving. Oop. There we go. Unfortunately, there are no flowers in today's overhead setup because, well, I got a really pretty, I think it's a hydrangea yesterday. Absolutely gorgeous. It didn't come with plant food or anything like that, but I thought, you know what, I'll still stick it in water and hopefully it'll be good by tomorrow. It was not good by today. It's completely wilted. It's really sad. It makes me sad because it was really pretty, and it made me realize that I do definitely need to get flower food if I'm going to do this, especially if I'm going to buy flowers days in advance. Oh, there's the cake. Okay, I'm going to take that out and then I'm going to drop it from like a foot high. So apparently that minimizes the shrinkage. So I bring it to a safe spot. It's about a foot off the ground and drop. I'll do it one more time, just drop. Hopefully that stops it from shrinking. Actually, I think I can, yeah, I can turn off the oven at this point. Okay, so now that we've chopped up the parsley, it's time to chop up, honestly, one of my favorite herbs in the whole wide world. You know, I don't know, but it's one of those things where I'm not going to question it. Because what's the, let's see here. I see it as two things. Let's see, how do I put this? If I don't drop it, either A, nothing happens, or B, it shrinks. I'd rather just do it regardless, and if it does nothing, that's fine, but I'd rather not take the risk of it shrinking because I want it just to be light and fluffy. Oh yeah, dill. It's so fresh. It's so fresh, and it is permeating my sinuses with freshness. Just so good. got that, and we got that. Let's see here. So, chicken, grapes, almonds, celery, dill, parsley. Yeah. So I got my chicken. Got my chicken right here. I'm gonna start adding everything to it. So we'll start off with the celery. Okay, that does seem like it ended up being a good amount of celery for this amount of chicken. Okay, and then the herbs, the parsley and the dill, yum yum. And I'm going to give this a little stir first before I add the grapes. So I want to be just a little more gentle when I add the grapes. Me. Everything already wants to sink in the bottom. I'm like, no, evenly distribute. I am the one who tells you what to do, food, because I will be the one who eats you. Okay. Now we got grapes. Wait. Schnapps? Like the alcohol schnapps? Huh. Danish rye bread. Huh. Speaking of bread, there is a bakery about 20 some minutes away from where I am, and I mean, I don't go to them a lot, mostly because I don't eat too much bread, but I will go to them when it is challah season, because challah is delicious. Okay, so we have the chicken with dill and grapes and celery. Now we need to add the almonds. Luckily for me, I was able to find just pre-sliced almonds. So I'm just gonna sprinkle. Well, no, I can get this quarter cup and fill it. I don't know how many almonds I said. Was it a half cup or a quarter cup? Half cup. So 1, 2, maybe a little more. Here we go. Okay, let's mix all that in there. So, if you were to look at the recipe and compare it to what I'm doing, see that there may have been a step that was missed. Let me check my recipe really quick. So, in step number 8 for this recipe, it says mix mayonnaise, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. And under normal circumstances, I absolutely would do that. However, a while ago, I made this mayonnaise. It was supposed to be a dip, but really, it's just like mayonnaise and a bunch of seasonings, and I still have a lot of it, and I really need to use it up. So what it is, it is, let me hold this. It is mayonnaise and blackened seasoning, blackened. It's like what, like if you were to make a blackened fish. It's that stuff, and then there's pepper. I don't really remember what else I put in there, but I made so much of it, and I need to use it up. So how much do I need? It's like half a cup of mayonnaise. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold up half a cup here. I'm gonna pretend like I'm pouring into it and kind of think like, okay, what would be roughly that much? And I'd rather add too little than too much at this point. Just because I don't want this getting too soggy. Yeah, challah is just like, it's really fluffy. At least the way this place makes it, it's really fluffy. However, if I were to go to, say, Panera Bread, and I were to get their challah, I don't like it. It's so dry. It definitely needs to be like fluffy and moist. People hate that word, but I really like it because there isn't really a word to replace it. Moist. Moist. Okay, yeah, this definitely needs just a little more. I'm not trying to drown it, but I definitely want to make sure that I don't see any dry spots. And dry spots is a no-no. Big no-no, dry spots. Absolutely not. Oh wait, that reminds me. I actually have a cooling rack now. I should put that cake on this cooling rack. I'm gonna do that really quick. Right back. The cake is on the cooling rack. Okay, I'm just gonna keep mixing this until I don't see any dry spots. I'm trying to really be careful to not crush the grapes in here. Ugh, okay, now that's not a fun word. Clammy? Nope, not fun. Zero fun. That doesn't even sound fun to say. It's not like you use fun parts of your mouth because of oi. Because oi. That's like fun. Or at least to me, I can really feel that in my throat. Okay, oh, this is looking great. Do I see any dry spots still? Maybe. No, I don't want to overdo it. This might be good. Where's my fork? I want to try it. Where's my fork? Where are you? Fork? There you are. I'm gonna try some. Also, you can't really use the word clammy in terms of food. Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's going to make a really great sandwich wrap. Okay, so this is supposed to cool off for a bit. So I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then we'll continue on with the cake filling. Yeah. Because my fridge is a mess. Yeah, my fridge is a mess. And because we're moving on to the filling, I can take the heavy whipping cream out of the fridge. However, now that I have the heavy whipping cream in my hand, you know what this reminds me? I need to clean the bowl the meringue came in. Yay. That's because we are going to be using the stand mixer again. I don't know what I expected. I knew today was going to be a baking day, but yeah. Welcome to the surprise ASMR cooking stream, where the ASMR is just me cleaning my things. Can you feel your skin tightening as you look at your hands and you go, but why? Why do you get wrinkly? We haven't figured out why your hands wrinkle. At least I don't think there has been any scientific conclusion to that. Okay, so, right. Look at my recipe over here. Here we're gonna beat this mascarpone. Come on. Something I never like about this packaging is that it's so hard to take off. Nope. To the knife it goes. It never comes off cleanly. Well, right now, and also hi, I am making the filling for our tiramisu roll cake. This may be strange, but I actually really like the taste of mascarpone. I'm gonna have to call it like mascarpone with the one at the end because, well, otherwise I'm gonna keep saying it wrong. So, we got, I might have to have the recipe, I don't know. I say that, because I look at the cake. There isn't that much. So I might not need that much filling. I don't know if I want to go overboard. Or, you know, I could just make the filling and then eat it. Okay, so that's one container of mascarpone. We're going for this other container of mascarpone. I'm not even going to buy, well, you know, I'll try to open it. And moment of truth. Oh, look at that. It came off. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. The filling itself is not going to have espresso in it. That will actually be dabbed on the cake. Okay, we're going to beat this until smooth. And then while that's beating, I'm gonna clean this area. I'm gonna clean this area, and no, it's just gonna be just a plain, clean filling, because personally that's what I like. And clean this area, and then we can double boil some stuff. So double boiling. Oh, I didn't turn this on. I should have turned it on. Double boiling is when you take a pot and you don't fill it with much water, but then you take something like this bowl here. Oh, and that messed with my camera. And then you put it on here. So when the water boils, that steam, it heats this up. Okay, our mascarpone is both shaking the camera and also mixed. So let's move on to the double boiling, shall we? So I think for this, we need 2 egg yolks. And we're gonna need 2 egg yolks and sugar. Oh. So the heat, when done like this, is a lot more gentle, especially when you're working with something delicate like egg yolks, because if you put egg yolks directly on the fire and not this way, then you end up cooking your egg yolks. And we're trying to heat the egg yolks, not cook it. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 egg yolks. So I have 1 egg here, and I am going to crack it, and I will separate it off screen, but then I'll put the egg yolk in here. Oh, we might have a double yolker. Oh, wow. This will be interesting. Look at this. Look at that. We got ourselves a double yolker. Double yolker all the way across the bowl. I don't think the recipe calls for the whites, so I can save it for literally anything else. But yeah, but oh my god, I could not have planned this. Yeah. Woo! Double yolker all the way across the bowl. Woo! Wow, that's so cool. Just poke it and poke it. And I'm also gonna wash my hands because now I have egg stuff on my hands. I think that's my first time also getting a double yolker, or at least my first time noticing, because normally I'm just like, okay, put it in here, and then mix. You know, when I finally make a highlight of something, yeah, it's beyond there. Wait, I need something to, I need another whisk. I need another whisk. Whisks. Oh, I washed the other whisk. Okay, and then how much sugar are we using for this? Okay, we got that, and need, see here, sugar. I may have to. I'm gonna have to edit my recipe on there because it says I need half, or I need my sugar to be divided, but I think I just need just a half a cup of sugar to add to the egg. So wait, nope, that is the third cup. Where's my half cup? Where's my other half cup? Well, I will start with the third. So just realize all my half cups are occupado. Ah, I'm being weird. Ah, things are weird. My head. Ah, go back to normal. Go back to normal. Okay, that's a little better. Ah, I'm still so excited. Okay, so. Okay, now we got the fire going again. That'll start heating this up. I'm gonna have to start putting my camera in a better place. Okay. So I am actually, I'm gonna break everyone up now. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna break you up and start adding the sugar. Forgive me. See, the important point of this is I don't, we're gonna add some of the sugar. I want everything to get hot. We don't want everything to cook. And I have messed up on this part so many times, and I have enough eggs for one more attempt. But I doubt we're going to get another double yolker. So if I remember correctly, I'm supposed to do this until this gets like really light. And I think the sugar is supposed to melt. Uh-oh. We're out of butane. So I'm gonna remove this just really quick. Put this to the side. And on to the next cartridge we go. That one lasted quite a while though, because when I first picked it up, I'm like, oh boy, this will last, what, maybe 5 minutes? But it lasted the entirety of the last cooking stream we did. Oh yeah, that's super empty now. Okay, back you go. And we are going to be at this for a bit. If I remember correctly, a big point of this is I need to keep it moving because I don't want it to cook. And then when it cooks, it's kind of too late. So that means I also need to keep an eye on my heat. Just make sure everything's okay. Oh, that water is really boiling in there. Okay, so make sure I turn the heat down a little bit, but not too much. I'm gonna just gotta keep going at this. Keep going. Stir. Don't cook. Okay, and then I think I know this is done when the sugar is fully dissolved. Okay, I think we're pretty much there. I'm gonna turn this off for now. There's still a lot of heat, so just gonna keep going at this. I'm gonna unlock this. So instead of adding the mascarpone to here, I don't know how much this may ruin it, but I'm gonna add this to the mascarpone. Actually, I should probably just lock that and then put my mitts on and then add it over. Okay, so I think we're pretty much there. Move this over here. I think you get the best angle of what's inside there if I do it like this. And if I use the glass bowl too. That's another thing I like about it. It lets the light in. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on to mix. I'm gonna quickly put this aside. Grab my mitts because I know this is going to be hot. I'm gonna add it in. Okay, while that's there, we can get rid of the stuff for now, because I think that's the only thing we needed it for. Oh yeah, once it starts clumping up, it's just all downhill from there. Okay, we got that all mixed together. You can put this down for now, and I'm gonna do something that is like most definitely crazy. So, while that cools a bit, we're gonna make some whipped cream. But, well, actually, since it's this kind of bowl specifically, I think I can still use my stand mixer. But I'm going to have to rinse off my whisk attachment with the meringue. Oh, that's going to be so sticky. So sticky. Sticky. Nice, really hot water that when it splashes me it hurts, but oh, is it good at getting stuff off of here? Except for this one little egg piece that is holding on to dear life to this whisk attachment. Okay. So fun fact, for a lot of whipped cream, it's actually better if you chill the bowl before you make the whipped cream. We're gonna switch this and move this over here. And no, this is not a KitchenAid bowl. I don't really condone this, but you know what? I have both of my bowls very, very tied up. So I'm just gonna add some whipped cream to here. I'm eyeballing about a cup. And what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to hold it while it whisks all the way until, actually no, this is my medium bowl. It actually fits quite nice in here. So, hey, it's working. Yay, this is the bowl where I don't have to do that. Okay, so that's gonna turn into whipped cream. I should have another spatula somewhere around here to mix everything together at the end. Nope, gotta clean one too. Let's see here. How about we clean the one that I used to mix the chicken salad with. Let me get the rest of this off of this first. Oh. But then I'll wash it properly. Just, it'd be a shame if the chicken salad on the spatula went to waste when it's so tasty. Sometimes I do wish that I had a good microphone set up just over the kitchen sink, because be like, hey, this is what cleaning sounds like, and everything clashing and all the water going. Oh yeah, it's the ultimate privilege of the home cook. That is a very important distinction. We're going to get a little bit wobbly since I just up the speed on this. I'm going to keep mixing the this mixture though. So I just want to be a little more smooth. So I think it just needs a little more love and care. Oh, and the problem is the PC that I use for gaming is actually just fine. But for this cooking setup, I have to use the laptop that I bought 5 years ago because it's the only laptop I have. Granted, it's I mean, its stats aren't terrible. At the time it was great. It had like a GTX 850 and it has 16 gigs of RAM. But I've also reset it a few times, and Asus has discontinued like all the drivers for it. So it's not it's not really that great. At least not great nowadays. I just need it to be portable, because I'm not cooking this by my main computer. I know it's an i7 at the very least, but I couldn't help it. I mean, I think the CPU is fine. For what I'm doing here, it's fine. The only issue that I have is with the sound, and I do hope it's better today. This is going through an interface. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm glad that all the trouble of like taking my you know when you do your original computer setup for the first time, let me try to step away from this a little bit. You know when you set your computer up for the first time, everything just kind of stays there, and then dust just kind of accumulates. So this is really the opportunity for me to like dig it out of its place and get all the dust off of it. And then I just ended up cleaning my entire desk since it was such a chore to get this out, and then I'm gonna have to put it back in and out and in and out, and oh boy, it's gonna be a time until I can actually get another interface purely for the laptop. But yeah, that's what happened. Hey, I think we're starting to get the beginnings of some whipped cream here. Woot woot. From where I'm sitting right now? I mean, it's in a completely other room. Yeah, for what I'm doing for cooking, it's fine. The only issue was the sound. And the fact that one of the USB ports is forked. Oh, so story time about that. So, no. No, I can't. Nuh-uh. No way, no how. Story time about that USB jack. I forgot how I got it, but it was a bracelet that also doubled as a phone charger cable. Well, I tried it once because it destroyed that USB jack, and I was so mad. Could I take it apart and solder a new one on? Yes. Do I want to? No. Whew. Hold on. Let me fix things really quick here. Some things are buckling, and it makes me quite nervous. I'm also going to need water. Ah, the test of truth. Using a stand mixer next to a setup that is held together by clamps. No, I am in an apartment. That is not going to work. My landlady is super nice to me and lets me get away with a lot of stuff. I am not doing something like that. I am not doing that just for better sound. That is not worth it. I am so glad that I'm not making this whipped cream by hand. Yeah, it is. But it's getting there. I think we're at soft peaks right now. I want it a little firmer than that. It's on a 6 out of 10. And I can't put it on 10 because, well, that'll really, really test the integrity of my setup. I don't feel like doing that right now. I think we're getting close to stiff peaks. Okay, let's try this out. No, that's holding its form. Okay, let's start folding it in. And when do I add the vanilla extract again? I missed the vanilla extract somewhere. I think I might add it to the whipped cream. Yeah. Oh, I know it's rolling. I don't know if I want it that stiff though. Do I? Hey, hold on. I need to get some water. When I ate that chicken earlier, an almond got stuck in my throat. You know, I may mix it a little bit more just so I can add that yeah, both to make it a bit firmer, and so I can add the vanilla extract in there too. Tiramisu is well, the only baked part of the tiramisu is, hold up, here we go, is either the ladyfingers or the cake if you're doing it in my part, but the cream portion of it is not baked. But if you buy, say, ladyfingers from the store, not baked. Nope, still wants to move a little bit. Give it a little more. Okay, I think, yep, oh yeah. Okay. Start by adding what is caught in the whisk. Now, depending how this goes, I might do that other trick that I've heard of, is that if this is like too runny, you can put cream cheese in. This is definitely a lot of filling. It's probably not all going into the cake. That's just a snack for later. So, whipped cream. Is there anything better? Like fresh whipped cream. Okay, I got the cake. It's the cake. I'm also gonna get plastic wrap because I'm gonna need to chill it. And I will want it like nice and wrapped up for that. Okay, so let's see how this turned out, shall we? Okay, I'm so nervous. I'm just so nervous. Look at that. You can see the pattern. Hold on, let me move the camera so you can see the pattern better. Look at that pattern. I hope it doesn't all like completely come up when I pull it up. Okay, I'm gonna do this very slowly. Okay, I can see that some of it's trying to come up, but it seems like the food dye has still gotten into the cake, which is good, gotta be careful all the way until the end. Woo! Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Ah! What works about this pattern is as I really didn't think about how it would have to be mirrored. So it works because they're coffee cups and you can hold them anyway. Wow, I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this over again. I'm gonna be very careful with it, but it is still like, it's a pretty moist cake, so we're good on that front. So what I'm doing, so I'm now grabbing our espresso. And we're gonna dab the cake. Just a little, there we go. Just gonna paint the cake. Oh yeah, I really hope there's no crafts. I would be so sad. So it's gonna take me like forever and a day to put all the espresso on here, so I don't want it to get wet. We like moist, we don't like wet. And this ain't coffee. This is espresso. This apparently is fancy espresso. I'll tell you, I'm not a morning coffee drinker, but ooh, I really like cappuccinos made with this stuff. Now what I'm trying to do here is I definitely wanted to have a full coating of this stuff. I don't want bald spots, but I also don't want it to like completely soak, just because that makes me very nervous if it does get to that point. Like, I don't want the cake to fall apart and turn into mush. So right now I'm just being a little artisan and painting. Paint. I'm painting a cake. Cake. Okay, and then as this soaks in, I'm going to get another piece of parchment paper. I'm going to get that to be able to put under here, so that way once I add the filling in, I can start rolling it up. This will be interesting because I've only ever made tiramisu before with normal coffee made from a Keurig. Not really my proudest moment, but you do what you gotta with what you have. I've also done with instant coffee before the Keurig. think that's a nice coating. What's funny is I'm actually looking at my screen for any bald spots because this looks pretty brown to me, but the screen really highlights the most egregious bald spots. You see, that'd be great for like coffee fiends, but I want to enjoy this too. And I'm not necessarily a coffee fiend, but yes, you could definitely do that. Okay, any more? Okay, there's a spot up here. Nice. Here we go. I think we have a nice efficient coating. Maybe a little more on the edge. Just dab, dab, dab. Just dab, 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 dab. Okay. Putting this off to the side. Actually putting it way off to the side so I don't hit that. So if that spills, we're in trouble. Where's my parchment paper? No, I can still wrap with plastic wrap. Both work. Oh yeah, that's nice. I want to turn this to the side. Whoop. I'm going to turn this to the side. And I'm gonna get this ready. Maybe just my taste buds haven't developed to the point where I like really bitter stuff. I'm just not there yet. And if I don't get there, oh well. I'm never gonna look down on someone because they do like coffee. It's just a difference of lifestyle. And that is perfectly okay. Okay, how do I want to roll this? Where's my pattern? Okay, I'm going to want to roll it like that way, I think. So I'm going to start coating this with the filling. I'm going to pull the filling this way a bit. If there's one place I respect though, is I really respect locally owned coffee shops. Because if you want to find the characters in a town, you go to those coffee shops. Those coffee shops are just a wealth of knowledge. To me, if people hung out at them a bit more, then I would say that they would be the new, like, not you all meet in a tavern, but you all meet in a coffee shop. I feel like the beginning of a campaign. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this nice and even. And I think this is the only amount of filling that I'm going to use. Yeah. I'm just trying to be really careful here. Okay, moment of truth. We're gonna roll this bad boy up. Yeah, okay. Do I approach this like sushi? Or do I... Maybe I just start out a little bit. Actually, if this is the end of it, I should put more filling on that side. Just a little more. Let's really get it to the edges here. I'm glad I'm using an angle spatula on here because it really helps me be precise, especially with these corners. Okay, here we go. Let's go for a tight roll, but not too tight. Okay. Oh no, no, it's cracking. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, I think I did it too tight. We can still save this though, as long as I'm very gentle with the rest of it. Okay, if I just let the cake roll on its own, instead of trying to force it, it seems like it's okay. Oh, nerve-wracking, nervous, 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 nervous. No, 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 come here, come here. And I'm gonna like pull it over this way. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we got this, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Oh wait, no, it still needs a little bit more. Okay. So we have our cake. So now I kind of need to roll it somehow. I need to get it wrapped. Okay, I picked it up. Pick it up like baby. Okay. We got our roll cake. It's not the biggest thing. I think I may have like messed up the proportions of my batter. I may like double the batter. But I think we're at an okay spot right now. Just kind of, I need to get another piece, just to do it this way and seal the edges. Okay, we have our roll cake. That's nice. We only had that one crack in the very beginning because I tried rolling it too hard. So I'm going to put this in the fridge, and we're going to get the chicken salad out, and we're going to make the chicken salad wraps. It's just all rolled things today. Oh, side view, side view. But it's in plastic wrap now. Here's the thing, before the stream's over, and unless you're gonna have to go sometime soon, I am going to, like when we're done with the chicken salad wraps, and that's all fine and dandy, I'm going to take this out, and then I'm actually going to cut into it, and then I'm also going to dress it. But as far as side view goes, I mean, you kind of can't see through the plastic wrap right now. So let's just be patient until we're back. For now, chicken salad time. Last time on cooking. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so we have our done chicken salad here. Like put that off like right here in the corner. So we're going to start assembling all of that together. So for that, we need the actual sandwich wraps. Now, this is of course, you can get whatever sandwich wraps you would like. I personally got large ones that are the spinach kind. So we're going to start with one because as I have not worked in like a wrapping place, like I've never worked in a Subway or something, but I see how they do things. So hopefully it'll turn out okay. Okay, so for this, I also have, at the store, they sell romaine lettuce, but or is this just green leaf lettuce? I could have sworn it was romaine. Either way, there is this container of lettuce leaves already pre-cut. There's one less thing for me to do, hence I have done it. So I'm going to keep this pretty simple, I think. I think it's simple. I will take one of these leaves of come on, come apart. Come apart from me. Just take one of these leaves, put it right here. And then, let's see here. You can also do like tomato and avocado. I probably should actually cut my tomato. So, I don't recommend this, but actually, where did I put my cutting board? Yeah, they spinach wraps. Where did I put my cutting board? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to move this up here for a moment. And hello, cutting board. We're just going to make a few tomato slices. Come here. Avocados are optional, but you know what, no, I need to use up my avocados. Let me go grab my avocado. Okay, the avocado is not soft enough to cut them with that method. So, try anyway. Okay, yes, I can still do that. I just need to make my knife work a little different. Okay, here we go. And the second half of this will go in the next part, or the next wrap, because we'll be making quite a few of these. But for this wrap in particular, we have that lettuce, slices of tomato, got avocado, I'm going to thin out this avocado just a little more. It's a little bit more coverage. Okay. We got this. Now it's time to add chicken salad. Where did I put that fork? Here's that fork. Okay, yeah, that's a good amount. Nice thing about this is I can just reposition it on this wrap with that spinach. So, how do I wrap this? I think, no. Okay, so the way I see them do it is you have to do it like this first. You get that? You get the first one over. And then you wrap the sides. You kind of wrap that in there. And then you finish the wrap. Oh, it's scarming apart because the tortillas are not soft. Okay, well, not the prettiest, but there's a wrap. There's the chicken salad sandwich wrap. And we can figure out how to get that in there. I'll have to practice my sandwich wrapping skills. But these are going in for the week. More plastic wrap. Oh, I wish I had something else I could use instead of plastic wrap for these. I feel bad. Also because I hate using plastic wrap. Because each piece is so annoying to take off. Well, that's one poorly wrapped chicken salad sandwich wrap. Let's do more. We'll do as many as the chicken salad will let us. Let me find a place to put these down on. I wish I had one of those tortilla steamers, because I know that's the secret as to how they get them to be so soft and nice when they're in industrial places. Okay, so again, 1 leaf of spinach. I'll be cutting the tomato and the avocado off screen for this one, because I don't want to keep, what's the word? I think that kind of soaks it though instead of like really steaming it. Because I think it's the heat and the steam that gets it to be malleable. Yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do at home. New title of the stream: Roll things and hope they don't crack. Okay, a little cracky overall, but it's holding together. I have a feeling that's going to change momentarily. Hey, that one looks a little better. Okay, that's 3 sandwich wraps down. So we either run out of chicken salad first, or you run out of sandwich wraps first. Place your bets now. There has to be a better way to do this. Oh, what if I just actually use a cup? There we go. You little buggers of food. Just want to escape the tortilla. And I'm just saying, no. Nah, brah. Nah, brah. Just no. Just no. Put it on your list. You're almost out of plastic wrap. That's kind of cute. I'll give him that. No, come across. No. Stop it. Stop it. Bad tortilla. Bad. Stay together. Okay. I finagled that. Back into obedience. Okay. Mambo number 5. Sometimes I like to just put a little knuckle to the spine of it over here, just to crush it, because sometimes it's a little too firm. Come on, get off. Oh, my avocados. Ah, no. I just dropped like the avocados. Okay, let's come back. Ooh, there. This quarter is especially a slippery boy. Okay, let's get you on there. There we go. Ooh, I think that's the best one so far. Okay, last wrap. Wait, I don't have any tomato left. I still have avocado. This one's just going to be a super avocado one. I think we have just the right amount. Nice note, this, 6 servings. You got it. Get back in there. Get back in there. And with that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wraps. I'm probably gonna eat this this one today though, because it is falling apart. It might be a better idea to eat this one sooner rather than later. So we got that. I'm going to go put those in the fridge. And then we can move on to finishing off the tiramisu. So, okay, because I'll cradle these in my arms, stack them like babies. Okay, roll cake. What would tiramisu be without some cocoa powder up top? So let me get that cocoa powder. I should get a nice place for this too. Let's see here. Since this is a pretty light cake overall, I'm going to grab my dark plate. Okay, so what I am going to do, make some space over here first. I'm just going to, with my finger, put a little bit of moisture on the cups themselves. Because with this kind of cake, I have a suspicion that the powder is just gonna fall off. And I need something to stick onto, so I'm gonna have it stick to the cups. I just put a little bit all around, but not enough to where it covers the pattern completely. I know, I didn't really think the decoration that too much. I think it through. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this end piece. Moment of truth. Woo! Oh no, let me move the rest of the cake over here so you can see this. Look at that! Look at that, that's a roll cake! Isn't it so cute? It's not the biggest, but I think that's because I didn't have enough batter. So if I ever do this again, I may like double the batter recipe just to have more cake, but still. Look at this swirl. That's like a pretty good swirl. Like right here where you see this sharp edge, that's the crack, but yeah, actually, I should have a fork somewhere. I'm gonna dust the top. Just a little bit of cocoa powder. Okay, let's try it. Oh, the mascarpone flavoring is definitely coming out. I think I could just soak the cake in a little bit more espresso. So note to self, don't just like make the top layer brown, like really let it soak there, because it didn't get too far deep in there. I mean, for me that's perfect. But for some coffee fiends, yeah, you might want more espresso in it, and I wouldn't blame you. Actually, I still probably would want a little more espresso in this, but But the cake itself, it is very, very light and fluffy, and the mascarpone filling on the inside. Yeah, it tastes really good. Definitely, you should definitely have this with your espresso as well. Yes, super good. Well, that has filled up our 3-hour time slot for Sunday. So, anyone have any questions or whatnot? If you haven't been here for the entire stream, welcome. You can find the recipe by typing !recipe, and you should be able to find it there. This will be updated with, or the recipes you see will be updated with pictures of what we have made. Yeah, because I'm definitely going to have to take pictures of the sandwich wrap when I cut them open at another time. But thank you so much for joining today. This was definitely a lot more difficult than I thought it'd be. I thought that when I was going to stream today, I thought, oh my, I'm only making like 2 things. It might be, it might not be that long of a stream, but no, we filled out our entire time today. So, I hope to see you all on Wednesday. We'll be making some lamb curry, some mango lassi, and maybe like some kind of appetizer that I can find. Yeah, and we'll see how that turns out. Also, it'll be then I will also say reviews about the course meal I made last week. There were definitely some thoughts, especially on the thing that I didn't finish last time around because it needed to chill for a bit. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Always glad to see you. Thank you for always stopping by, Kara. And I'm starting to get like battery low warnings, so I really should turn that off. So, Kara, Henga, Giant, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.